Scrubs, I hope you're well. So we're back with Horsehaven World Adventures. So during the New Year event, I went ahead and just collected all of the exclusive horses that I didn't already have, such as Clown, Cowboy, and Gia. I don't know how to say that one properly. I also went ahead and got a bunch of the outfits as well. Didn't need to get exclusive Fabulous because obviously we'd already got that prior. But I decided just to go ahead and get these horses, even though these horses aren't really necessarily my cup of tea. The Clown and the Cowboy, for example. I really love the other horse, but the other two just aren't really the ones that I like so much. I don't know if I'll like the other colours on Clown. I'll have to see once I get the tier 2 and tier 3, but this is just the tier 1 at the moment. But yeah, I'm going to have to work on that. I haven't done any progress in breeding these up. I haven't bred Cowboy up. This is just a tier 1 Cowboy that I got from the New Year event. So yeah, there's been a couple of updates which I'm going to go through shortly. I have been testing them out a little bit. I don't know a huge amount about them, but if any of you guys have any tips or anything, you can let me know in the comments below, so we'll be going through those shortly. This horse I think is gorgeous. I really like this horse. It's a really gorgeous design. So yeah, I'm a big fan of this particular horse. I think it is a really nice addition. Sort of very nature-like and almost like tree. This is beautiful. Right, so Horsehaven has done a few updates. I'm going to go through them. We're going to have a look. Some of them I've already looked at, some of them I haven't. You can see there's a couple of changes here around the interface and so forth. Haven't checked this out yet, so let's go have a look. So try to use an Andalusian to breed one Tennessee walking horse. Okay, so we get some rewards from this. So this seems to be a new addition here. Right, well, right now we've got a tier 2 Scorpio in here. So as you can see, they've kind of changed the layout here for the breeding. I'm not sure what I think of it just quite yet. We're going to actually have to make a space right now. We don't have a space to move that foal out. Alright, I want to move some of the horses. You can see some of the icons have changed slightly. Basically, they still sort of do the same thing. But yeah, there's quite a few things have changed, and they've added dressage, and I'm looking forward to showing you guys that because it looked really, really cool in a lot of the previews that they showed. So I was looking forward to seeing that. Right, I'm going to move just one of the tier 1s in there. Right, we'll move this foal out. Right, let's move you in here. Okay. Right. So this I'm not going to worry about right now. I will work on this at some point, but let's go and have a look at everything. We're going to go and look at the dressage really, really soon. Here we can sort of just, this is the same thing as usual. It just shows you what horses are in here. This has changed a little bit, but it basically does the exact same thing. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing there, hold on. So this obviously takes us into the Horsepedia still. This takes us into the special quests and the exchanges. Right now we've got Pisces 2 and Aries 2 in there. I don't have a huge amount of points at this moment in time. I did upgrade one of my grand stables. They had another little offer weekend where you could kind of just, well, not necessarily a weekend, but where you could upgrade some of your stables. So I upgraded my fantasy stable. Now we're going to just put this foal out to train here. So we'll quickly do that now. Right. So obviously we can still go and visit friends by clicking on here and going through. This for a while wasn't working while I was doing all these updates. It does seem to be working again now. There is a spring twin breeding event going on right now, so visiting friends' horses will give me 20 petting friends' horses and breeding with friends' horses. So we've got 10, 50 diamonds, and then we've got some extra rewards. So I've been working through that. I only just sort of started it yesterday. Now, the thing that we really want to see, okay, is the dressage, which is down here. This is it here. Now, the one thing that is going on right now is these races, but we'll look at those in a little bit. I'm just going to quickly check if I have done this right. I already have the Welsh pony. I collected the Hanoverian, the Lusitano I'm working on. Okay, that's not done right now, so we don't need to worry about that. Right, let's go and see this brand new dressage. Okay, so the dressage show. Do you want to get better at rankings? A rare, well-trained, and beautifully customized horse can help you a lot. So this is the Son of Heaven show, so we can click join on this. There is the leaderboard, so if you go in here you can see where you're currently placed. Now the one thing that I will just mention here is it seems to depend a lot on getting a lot of likes on your pictures that you take during your shows. For example, this one here, if it will load anytime soon. There you go, you can see the likes. If we click on world here, you know, we can see overall people's placings and so forth. You can see their pictures, and it does seem to be kind of heavily kind of dependent on having a lot of Horsehaven friends, because you are requesting and then liking the pictures and so forth. So we're gonna have a quick look at the rewards. So season ranking rewards, players will earn reward based on the weekly score. So here we have exclusive show off pack, and then we have 2 to 10 get 900, 11 to 50 get 800, and 51 to 500 get 500 of these. So if we close out of here, and the other thing is training. Okay, now, I've been playing around with the training, but I'm not going to say that I know it really well yet. But isn't this, like, I love this, the fact that the main moves, like, look at it. This is the, like, one of the things now that you can kind of do, is the fact that the mane isn't kind of static, it kind of moves and so forth, and the tail, I love the fact that the tail moves. Now we're going to look for a very specific horse that I've been working on improving, so, and there's Dark Shadow there. Obviously there's not as much movement obviously in the plats, but the tail does move. Now we're looking for my halflinger, if I can find her. Not Lucy, we're looking for Toffee. Where is Toffee? So some of these I'm waiting to see if they sort of update them a little bit, the models themselves. There's Toffee. Right. So as you can see, Toffee's wearing a nice little tack set right now. Now, basically, if we hover on this passage, level 1, perform the movement of the passage in the show, and we get 50 for that. Extended trot, perform the movement of extended trot in the show. Then we have flying change, perform the movement of a flying change in the show. So obviously up here you can see that we've got these here. So get show coins. Use show coins to train the new dressage moves. Okay, so you can train them. I don't know if this is like chance based at the moment. That's the one thing I haven't quite figured out yet. If anybody knows, they can let me know down below, because I've still been testing this out and trying different things. So if we click on one of these, we can go and train this one to level 2, which will give us possibility again +5. So chance to get plus 20% more action score in the show. Same thing with the extended trot. We've got the flying change. Got the trot half pass, perform the movement of a trot half pass in the show. Piaf Pirouette, so perform the movement of a Piaf Pirouette in the show. And then we've got counter half pass, so perform the movement of counter half pass in the show. So we're going to go ahead and try and train this one, the Piaf Pirouette. So training starts. Now, as this will take about 30 minutes. I'm going to finish it now. So training completed. So she's now going to level 1 with this. Now, you can see that's in there, and if we click train again. Alright, so I'm going to see if I can train her again on this. So let's see. Let's finish that. Okay. So obviously this is maybe not the best way to use your diamonds, but alright, we're going to try that. I don't have enough points for that. Let's see what else do we have. Can we train anything at the moment? Train Passage, let's train Passage with the last of our 100 points. We'll finish that now. Okay, so we got to level 2 with this. We didn't get to level 2 with the other thing, so I think there's a little bit of possibility of doing it, possibility of not doing it. I don't know, one of you can let me know down below if you know for sure, because I don't, I'm guessing right now. I've been trying to work it out because there's been times I've tried to train her and I don't think it's worked. Right, now we're going to go ahead and join. Now, let's get her prepped for going into this. Now, obviously, right now it's recommending this horse to me, but as you can see here, because we've trained Toffee up, there's a better chance that she might give us a little bit more, so we're going to go ahead and click on her. Now, in here, what you can do is you can go ahead and either start the show or you can go and customize, so we're going to go ahead and customize here. Now, right now it's saying good. I don't know if you can get better than good right now. I haven't figured that out. Now, let's see if I give her this. So this is common, apparently. Let's see what we got. Okay, that makes it good. What about wraps for her legs? Want something that kind of matches, which is going to be slightly difficult. Try not to actually spend even more diamonds on anything right now. I can't remember if there was anything that like matched this one. I don't think I remember collecting anything that did match these, from what I can remember at the very, very least. If I take, let's just take everything off for a second. Yeah. Alright, obviously right now it's not gonna. Alright, now, where is, let's bring that out. Because I want to see if I take her out in this, am I going to get the same amount of points that I did whenever I had leg wraps on her as well. So we're going to go ahead and try this out. So this now will start the dressage for us. So it automatically does this. So coming next, Toffee Player, so horse, we're getting 230 to start off with. Then customization. Okay, so if we've had the leg wraps on her, from what I've seen, when I have leg wraps I get 100 with the saddle and the headpiece. So I'd say we lost some points for that. So there's a flying change. And during it you can take pictures as well. And those are the pictures that will then be displayed to other people. So we'll try and get... Okay, we can only take 3, so... I'm not exactly pleased with the pictures that we got. I might try again with her. And actually put some leg wraps on her as well. So there's extended trot. So that's quite nice. As you can see, she's really flying along there. Alright. So it seems to have a set routine that it follows from what I've seen anyway. Okay, show finished. Right. So we got 565 for our show. I'm going to pick this picture, because you have to pick a picture to display. We're going to get some points for having competed. So your new score is 565, so your ranking you surpassed 89% of players. Ask your friends for likes. So we can do that now or later. We're going to do it later. Now, we're going to go in here again, and we're going to try again with her, because I want to actually give her the full customization this time around. Alright, let's pick out an outfit then. I did have that one on before. Let's see. What about doing maybe this with, if I have, I'm pretty sure I do have the other parts of this outfit. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I do. But yeah, I really like the changes in the animation. I think it's quite fun actually. Okay, there's one of the. Maybe have to go and get the other one. Hold on, let's change that over to the other ones. I want want this to match. One thing though I do wish is actually that you had like a character on the horse itself when it was doing the competition, because I don't know, I just feel like it would be kind of fun. Right, now, does this match? Let's see if this matches. Kind of not. It says common right now, so it doesn't seem to be that particularly liking our choice right now. Maybe we'll go back to the one that I know will give us good. I don't know if you can get like, if maybe one of the rarer outfits gives you a better score or whatever. Maybe it does, I really don't know. Because I'm still working this out right now, to be honest. Alright, well we're getting good for that, so let's click on this. So recommended horses, so Quarter, Anglo, Norman and Earl of Trotted. The season's judges will give preference to these handsome breeds, select them to earn higher scores. So that's why I was recommending this one right now. I just decided to go with this one because it had the better overall score of the horses that I could choose. I don't know how it decides which horses can use and which ones you can't, because I don't seem to be able to pick any of my exclusive horses. It just seems to be breeds that I can use. Alright, now we're expecting a better score this time for the customization. Yeah, there's 100 for that instead of 80 this time. Right, now I'm gonna wait and get hopefully some better pictures this time of Toffee. But yeah, I really like this. I think it's kind of fun, to be honest. But it does seem to, like, sort of say, I think the way you're gonna do better is if you have a lot of friends on the game. I think that's gonna make a big difference in it, because I don't think it's as possible otherwise. No, that wasn't such a good photograph that time. Right. Sometimes I think that I should probably grab photographs from the front, but then sometimes the main looks a bit weird. Okay, so show finished. Let's see. We should have done better this time because we did get a better customization score. Okay, so new high score today. Right, we're gonna pick this picture. I think that's the better one. Okay, so surpass 90% of players. Okay, so obviously you can go through and you can ask friends for likes. So you can pick up to 1,000 friends to do this for. So you know you can go through and just ask people to like it. You can go back in and ask more people to like it if you want. Right, so right now if we click on Leaderboard, so in the world right now we're down here. Out of my friends, I'm 11th right now. So you can go in here and ask for more help if you need it, basically, and then it'll show you the friends you haven't yet asked. Like that. So yeah, I really like this. I think it's like quite fun actually. It's quite different, and I kind of like the way they've implemented it so far. So the other thing I want to show you guys is the way the breeding stuff has changed. Now we're going to go in here and I'll say breed a Tennessee walking horse, so we'll click go. So let's see if, I don't know if it's going to take us to a tutorial here or not. It doesn't seem to be as good at loading this new way of doing it. I hope they're going to tweak this. I don't think it's fully optimized right now. Like right now it just looks like it's frozen. So basically what we have to do is change the male and the female. So we've got recommended right now. South Francis, Canadian, quarter. You can see it changes the horses that are in here. Now, we can go in and select our own horses. You can select from the ranch, or you can go for all, which I actually think is kind of nice because you can go in and actually see. Now, the one thing is, though, if you decide to breed from two horses from two different locations, it will ask you to move the horses. That's the only thing, and it'll cost diamonds, which is kind of annoying, but at least I suppose you have the option. So we're going to go ahead and choose Ranger here and click OK on that. Now, I don't know if I have tier 2 female. Oh, I do. There we go. Pick magic. Okay, so this is showing us a 13% chance of getting Scorpio 2. So we're going to go ahead and click breed. So do you want twin breeding? You can get twin, foals different genders with 50 twin points this time. Right, we'll try twin breeding. So this is the new sort of wheel, and here we can increase the chances of all of these if we want. So I've got tier 2. And then we've got the tier 3 here, so we can click in and see that. So we're going to click on that and start this. Right, I know that I'm not going to get the tier 3. I've been trying to breed the tier 3 since the end of last year. Yeah, I didn't think so. So then it'll say it's a newborn, show us like that. Okay, so then we can, the same way that we used to ask for help, we can go in here and speed up the process. One thing that I've noticed is I don't think it matters. You see, if you ask people to like your dressage picture, you still seem to be able to use them for training and things like that. It doesn't seem to put a limit on that. It doesn't seem to affect that from what I can tell, which is good, because that was one thing I was worried about. I was like, well, if I want to train my horses and so forth, it doesn't mean that I'm not going to be able to do that. But no, it doesn't seem to. I don't know if that's going to change or anything like that, but yeah. So that's a look at the new Horse Haven, the bits that I've looked at so far. But let me know what you think of the new changes down below. Do you like the new dressage, or are you not a fan? But anyways, Scrubs, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you had a lovely day, and bye-bye!